All right, today I want to introduce you to one of the most powerful tools that you could use to enhance your performance. It's called visualization. Now, most of you know visualization is a technique that allows you to harness the power of your imagination to prepare for success. By effectively visualizing, you're preparing yourself mentally for every aspect of the game. Now, one of the best ways to prepare is by using your brain or your imagination. For example, after a poor at bat, you review what you did and what you want to do for the next time you come to the plate. And then you see yourself making that adjustment in your mind. That's the process that we talk about, visualization. You're preparing for your next at bat mentally by rehearsing it.
Hey, look at the squad. Look at my team. Don't be my hearts. Don't be my bruvs. Don't be my guys. Don't be the parts that I need to the puzzle. Look at my arms. Look at my palms. Look at the sweat. Look at my eyes. Look at the threat. We working. 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 Practice make perfect.
Okay. A great thing about visualization is that you can use it anywhere, not just on the baseball field. Your mind actually becomes your practice field, and that's always accessible. You can visualize someone throwing batting practice to you, or are you catching, or someone hitting the ball to you on defense. Researchers have found that mental practice can be more useful than physical practice because you can practice perfectly, right? I'm going to play a video, and I want you to listen to what Mookie Betts has to say about visualization and his process.
How do you train your mind muscle?
Man, I would say I probably take at least 10, 20, 30, 40 at bats at night before I go to sleep.
For the next day?
For the next day. I just visualize and just constantly visualization of just what I want to do, how I want to do it, when I want to do it. And eventually it just becomes second nature. But you have to do that. If you don't visualize, then your brain's not going to know what's real and what the possibilities are.
What does that look like in practice? Is it going about your business in the house? Or are you going and closing your eyes and intentionally doing it like that?
I mean, for me, I made sure there are mirrors throughout the house. And if you look in my house, there are bats strategically placed throughout the house because you never know when you're going to get the urge to want to hit and look at the swing. So I have bats and I go grab one and go get in front of the mirror. Then I go put it back and I may take 3 or 4 bats in those couple minutes. And then I go play with Kinley. And then I go may take 3 or 4 more bats. And then I go with my wife. And then I go take, and throughout the day, those are mental at bats, visualization that when I'm out there, my body has done it 100 times last night. So it knows what to do right now.
Do you take full swings?
Sometimes. It just depends on how I feel.
Hernandez down. So
now many players forget to visualize, or they don't do it because they think they're no good at it. But I think most people are much better at visualization than they believe. Some players say they just can't seem to do it without actually trying. They think they can't visualize because they can't close their eyes and see themselves clearly. But visualization is more about creating a vivid mental experience than seeing a perfect image. Have you ever imagined something so vividly that you thought it really happened? The more real the mental practice, the more effective the performance. To make visualization work, you have to visualize as a participant, not as a spectator. When visualizing this way, you're performing. Your emotions are a part of the experience. Now, I want to try a quick exercise with you. Okay. I want you to imagine that there are 3 baseballs resting in front of the table. From left to right, the balls are colored: Dodger blue, Cardinal red, and Oakland green. Blue, red, green. Left to right. Blue, red, green. Left to right. Blue, red, green. Now, with your right hand, I want you to pick up the Dodger blue ball on the left and place it on the table so that now it's at the right. Okay, we visualize the new order: red, green, and blue. Okay, there they are in the mind's eye now: red, green, blue. Okay, We've watched our hand move the Dodger blue ball, and if it wasn't clear, we'll do it again. Okay, done. One more time. We see the balls in the original order from left to right: blue, red, green. We see our hand pick up the blue ball and place it to the right of the others. We see the new order: red, green, blue. Bingo, we've visualized, right? So in that little exercise, we used a number of senses. We saw the baseballs on the table. We sensed their colors. Some of us saw more color vividly than others, but all of us sensed the colors. We verbalized the colors as we saw them, identifying them, even associating them with team uniforms, right? We used muscle memory to pick up the ball, to feel its cover, maybe even the seams. Now, the movement of our hands, it goes towards the right and places the ball back on the table. Visualization is more than just mental pictures. I told you earlier that players feel and they hear when they mentally rehearse. And doing that sort of way, we use a variety of different forms that kind of merge and provide an internal stimulation of our performance. Visualize performing in pressure situations. Feel the tension, hear any associated sounds, not crowd noise, but see things from your own perspective. Don't rush it. Make the timing true to life. Use self-talk to direct your intentions. Here are a couple of examples. As a hitter, I might say, I'm going to hit the ball on the ground between the first and second baseman. As a pitcher, I'm going to throw a fastball low and away. As an outfielder, I'm going to hit the cutoff man when the ball comes to me. As an infielder, I'm going to see the ball all the way into my glove. As a base runner, I'm going to watch the pitcher's shoulder and go when it turns in. Okay. Visualization requires concentration. You can't just go through the motions. If you do, you'll lose the images, right? Sustaining concentration is hard. It's difficult, which is why so few people actually visualize, or so many people say they can't visualize. In reality, they won't, or they don't know how to, and they don't expend the effort necessary to make visualization work. So now, let's take it a step further. I want you to think about improving an aspect of your game. Get yourself out on your mental baseball field and start working on that part of the game that least satisfies you. Maybe it even frustrates you. That's the skill you're going to work on today. Now, put yourself in the batter's box or on the field or on the mound. Get out there aggressively, confidently, and start your mental practice sessions. See and feel yourself performing just like the way you wish you do. Yeah, do it again and again and keep your attention directed on the practice as you would a real practice. See yourself performing successfully in your mind. Feel the emotions, hear the sounds, the experiences, the game as if you've already played it. This mental practice will enhance your physical performance on the field. Visualization is a skill. The more you practice it, the better you become. It's a powerful tool that can give you a competitive edge. Look, again, no regrets, only progress. Keep pushing, keep striving, and let's make every moment count. Embrace the power of visualization. Stay disciplined. Don't forget to breathe, and you know what it is. Get your done. Let's go.